What's up? So, it has been seen that we added some subscribers to our family here. So, I felt like it's really time to do another Meet Me, Us video, right? So, as you can tell, down here at the lake, it is Easter weekend. Chastity went up to Charlotte to visit some friends, so it's just me and the kids, and I decided, let's go camping. So, we're down here right now. We got our tent situation set up. We got all our stuff. We're down here fishing. We're gonna try to do like a little catch, clean, cook video as well, with answering the questions that y'all presented to me on the YouTube short that I posted not too long ago. And so, yeah, sit back, enjoy. The first thing I do want to say is, for everybody that's new, and I have some affiliate links, and they're in the description, so you can find pretty much anything you need down there. Links, email to if you want to email me, PO box if you want to send something, links to our Amazon wish list, stuff like that. So all that's in the description, of course. Also, the very first link you come to is the link to our coffee mug. Now, I didn't make it myself. It was a local artist made it, and she sells it from her Etsy, and it's, you know, we're working together. So feel free to go check that out. Check out her stuff; it's really neat. But so yeah, that's what we're gonna do here right now. Well, over this weekend, it's nice right now. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, but I'm gonna save the best and hardest question for last. So stick to the end, and you're gonna learn something about me and us and our homestead. So I guess I can start out by saying who I am. I'm Jesse Bickley. My friends call me Jesse. You can too if you want to. The noise you probably hear, that little, like, sounds like a little generator noise. That is the bubbler for my little live well I have right here sitting next to me. Because we got live herring. We're trying to catch whatever will bite, really. So hopefully we can catch like some decent sized perch. I'd like to catch a catfish. That'll be dinner tonight. That'd be nice. If not, we're still prepared. We got some hamburger meat and some hot dogs. We'll make a fire, roast some hot dogs, and make these things called hobos. They're pretty cool. The first question that I'm going to choose to answer is, how far away am I from other YouTubers that, like, we associate with and hang out with, right? Jess and Jeremiah, Charlie and Lisa, Jeremy and Cass, Farrah, Rutherford. You know, the closest ones to me are Jeremy and Cass. They're literally just right up the road. The furthest away from me is Charlie and Lisa. They're about 40 minutes from us. And then in between there is Jess and Jeremiah and Farrah. And those are the main people that we really hang out with and see the most and do the most with. And so we're not too far. That's why we're all pretty good, like, community that we have going on right here, because we are far enough away that we have, of course, have our farms and homesteads going on and stuff, but we're still close enough where we are able to get together. I hang out with Charlie all the time. So it's not hard, it's not too far, but it's still, you know, a little bit of a drive. None of us are like just direct neighbors like that. How did you catch it?
I saw it.
Good.
It's my fish. My fish. Come in.
in the bubbler? So stay alive? No? Okay. Alright, so core memory. This isn't a part of any of the question, but I feel like I'm just going to share it with you because we're out here camping and having a good time. When I was younger, I was in Boy Scouts, and it was always said that there's a Bickley curse, and that is any time we were going to go camping, it was short of rain. And I mean, it just rains true. Really rains true. It's raining right now, so we're underneath this cover. So yeah, just want to share that with you.
And there's a mouse.
Yep. Yeah, this is there's a mouse under the cover with us.
I freaked out.
Kids are scared of the mouse, but on the way down here we saw a snake and they weren't scared.
I hate mouses. Is it?
We're gonna take them to shore because I don't have the net.
We're gonna do what?
We'll take them to shore because I don't have the net.
Short. Oh, what is? It's a catfish.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Okay, we got dinner. That's our dinner.
Boom, yeah.
I'm excited now.
Yeah, catch, clean, and cook is on. They're so tough. I can't get the hook out.
Daddy's huge.
I know.
Me neither. Look.
I'm so unprepared. I don't even have my pliers with me.
Daddy.
No, yeah, a piece of it.
Peace. Okay. Bubby, stop poking me.
Boom.
Boom, yeah. That catfish. You okay?
Yeah.
How did he hurt you?
He didn't.
Okay.
I got scared.
Of course you got scared.
Look at that.
Look at the giant.
Oh, that's gonna be good eating. Boom. Look at this. Look. Just. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? So we have dinner for tonight. I'm so happy. I mean, we had dinner anyways, but came down here, catch a fish. We caught a fish. So catch, clean, and cook is on. Answering your questions. Second question. Someone said, "What did God say to you today?" That's a hard question because it was a different day. And today I've just felt so much like peace and stuff because I don't know, I'm excited. I'm excited to be down here fishing and camping with my children, doing some core memory stuff. And it's not really, God didn't really say anything to me, but it's more of just like letting me know that I'm doing the right thing. We're doing a good thing being here. And so now it's even more exciting because their excitement from the fish too, and we're gonna cook it up, fry it up, and have some good old catfish bites. Things work out. And it stopped raining. It stopped raining for just a minute. Just long enough. I mean, it's still coming. But stick around. We're gonna cook that baby up.
Look at it.
Is it on? Did you turn the camera on?
Yes.
Number 2, baby. I know, I hear you.
That's funny.
Alright, let's get them closer. We really should have brought the net. I already cut up the other one. And I realized... No, you're going nowhere. So, catfish, even though it's a big one, the meat really starts back here in its tail. So, I want to have a lot. So yeah, we'll throw this one in the cooler and keep going. Hopefully we get at least one more. That way we'll be satisfied and good. All right, so now we're ready. We're cooking our catfish up. So I got them soaking in some good raw milk. Just while we're doing this, let's let it really soak a good bit, and then I'll put it in flour. Let our oil heat up. Next question. The next question was, how did Chastity and I meet? Well, that's a pretty neat thing. So we met, first off, we've been together for 12 years, okay? Married for 12 years. I was working at Lowe's Home Improvement, okay? So what happened as I was standing at the flooring desk, I was what was called a flooring specialist. I sold flooring from Lowe's, and she walks by, okay, and I see her, and I look to my buddy next to me, and I said, "You see that girl right there? I'm gonna marry her." He goes, "Oh yeah?" I said, "Yeah." And I could not talk to her at all. I was very shy, which is weird because I'm not a shy person. I'm not, you know, not anymore. But I could not talk to her. I had no problem talking to anybody else, but I could not talk to her. And so it took a little while for us to communicate, and actually happened on Facebook. I sent her a friend request and posted this picture of me doing this. I don't even know what I was doing, something stupid, and she commented on it. So that was like our first like interaction was on Facebook, and then she came back through, and I was in the break room taking a little nappy nap, and she came in and was like, "You sleeping?" And that was like the first time she talked to me, and then it's history from there. I mean, we dated for 8 months, and I mean I knew I was gonna marry her when I saw her, 100%. She doesn't believe me when I say that; she'll roll her eyes, but I knew it. Like, so yeah, so that's how we met. It was at Lowe's Home Improvement. She came in for a job. She actually, when she walked by the first time and she left, I was like, dang, I ain't never gonna see her again. You know, I was like, and then I saw her a second time, and I was like, man, she's probably in here for an interview, because she was coming, like, she was where the flooring desk is. It was near the back where, like, you go in and to interview and everything. Shake up. And so I was like, oh, she must be here for an interview. And sure enough, she was. She got hired on, and so yeah, so then we started talking. And then I proposed to her on Christmas Eve, which is funny because they have like a family tradition. Zoe, really, the ketchup fart? They have a family tradition that they go to her grandmother's house on Christmas Eve and they eat dinner. And at the time, my parents had a pool table, and I had my dad call me and say, "Hey, your mom wants us to move the pool table for dinner on Christmas or whatever," which sounds very far-fetched, but she believed it, and she was so mad the whole way to my parents' house. That's why I proposed, was at my parents' house. She was so mad the whole way, and because like we had to leave, and then I proposed. Yeah, so everybody knew, all her family knew and stuff. I did the correct thing by asking her father and stuff, but yeah, it's been 12 years of a dream, man. I can't believe she still puts up with me. So now we got our catfish and our flour. Oil's still heating up. I'm about to start cooking it. I know you can hear that wonderful sizzle going on right there, but I wish you could smell it. It just smells so delicious. So the seasoning I put in the flour, I used salt, pepper, paprika, onion powder, and garlic powder. And then of course I let the fish soak in milk because it helps pull a lot of stuff out, or I don't even know what the milk does. Maybe it just creates a binder. I don't know. It's just what people say to do. So that's what I did. Yep. I can't wait. Time to try one. Yummy. I mean, it's delicious. I didn't expect anything else, right? Could use a little more flavor. I didn't really know what kind of seasonings to put in there, and so it could use a little flavor, like for some cocktail sauce, but still delicious. Okay, so
Wade, you want a plate?
me, Mom, Pops, I sent my dad a picture of the fish, and he got jealous, and he had to come down here and eat all my food. So we're gonna eat, relax, enjoy each other's company, and I got one last question to answer, so that'll be in the morning. I think it'll be a good question to answer when the sun's coming up, and having some good coffee, and we can just really talk about it. So I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. So last night didn't go as planned. It decided it wanted to rain pretty hard on us, which wouldn't have been an issue, except for this is Wade's first time really going camping, so he was really unsure and scared, which is the main reason I brought them down to the lake to do this. That way we get an experience and see how he handles it. Of course, with Mommy not being here, he was a little bit more scared. So we went back up to the house and stayed at the house. We just got finished cleaning up the campsite, and it's time to answer the last question. So the last question is a pretty tough question. The reason I saved it for last and on this absolutely beautiful morning is because it's a little sad. So the question was, what's the hardest thing you ever had to go through? And it really ties into the name of our channel and that little dude right there. So before we had Wade, we went through a miscarriage. As a man, we want to fix things and take care of things, and seeing the pain that my wife went through and handled very strong and absolutely, I mean, I don't know how she did it. It was hard, and so because we can't do anything about it, I can't fix it, I can't do anything. The even more unfortunate thing is the fact that we found out on her birthday. So since then, I mean, even though birthdays are very special anyways, I've tried to make her birthday even more special and memorable, so that because there's just that hurt that's always going to be there. And so yeah, that's the hardest thing that I've ever had to go through. I wish nobody had ever had to do that. But then we ended up having this little dude, and he's kind of crazy. Ain't that right? So everything's good. Now, how that ties into our name of our channel is, when Zoe was younger, she pretty much guessed the gender of all of our friends' babies. And so she told us that that baby was going to be a girl. So we had the plans of naming her Willow. Now, when I first started this channel, the channel name was The Farther You Go. And it was going to be, sorry, it's quite muggy this morning too, but still a beautiful morning. The name of my channel originally was The Farther You Go, and it was going to be like adventures of us, like riding bicycles, going camping, doing stuff like that as a family. And then it turned into homesteading, with the pandemic and stuff. So we made the choice to change the channel name. And as we were thinking of names, this piece of the lake that we're on is a creek that runs through it. It's called Rocky Creek. And I was going to call it Rocky Creek Homestead, Rocky Creek something. And those were all taken. And it just really didn't fit. There's a bug on those lens. It didn't really fit with us. So we were like, we wanted to incorporate Willow in there. So it was like, okay, well, what about like Willow Creek? Well, Willow Creek was taken. So I was at work and I was like, oh, what about Willow Brook? Because a brook and a creek and a stream about the same thing. But Chassie's middle name was Brook. And I thought that would be very fitting, seeing that it would have been a beautiful name for us to name that baby. So I texted her and told her, and she agreed. But I spelled it different. I spelled it like the brook, like a stream. And she said that to me. She's like, well, you forgot the E because there's an E in my middle name. And I explained the fact that's like, yes, it's a name sound. Like, it sounds like a name, but it's also like Willow, Brook, stream, stuff like that. So again, we both agreed, and that's how we came across Willowbrook Homestead. It's a good breeze. So I came across Willowbrook Homestead, and that is it. We both have matching tattoos for our baby. We would commemorate her. I know everybody looks at that in a different way. Everybody has their own opinions. Our opinion is that she was our baby, she was our daughter, and we loved her. And so we want her to be a part of our journey and growing. And so, yeah. But that's the hardest thing I've literally ever had to go through. And as a man, I want to say to other men, be strong for your wives, but it's still okay for you to talk about it and break down and cry yourself. I did. It's tough. I've talked to many of my friends before that have gone through, not many, but I've talked to other people before who've gone through same instances. And yeah, so it's still a thing. All right, so you don't gotta be too tough. You be strong, but you can also let it out. It's good for you to let it out too and talk about it if you want to. Yeah, so it was a good weekend. We got to eat some catfish, catch some catfish, eat it. Too bad we didn't get to sleep in the tent. Maybe next time though, right? Yeah, next time. So, appreciate you hanging out with us. I hope you learned something about me in this video. I hope this video turns out to be a good video. So, I feel like it was a little scattered because I was trying to do everything and do this too. But, oh well, I think it'll be good. Appreciate you hanging out with us. We'll catch you next one. Say bye.
Bye.